This video is more for other art majors, I guess, and anybody who's still in high school or middle school or whatnot and wants to get better at art or wants to go into being an art major or any kind of art career. I'm just going to kind of cover the stuff that I have in my my reference little section. These are the books, the anatomy books and drawing books and all that stuff that I like. I am inspired by comic art. I like comic art. I can't help it. But it's more popular. I like the commercial art stuff. I don't like fine art. I do. It's alright. But mostly inspired by comic art. So most of the stuff I'm going to show you kind of reference to that. First thing is the magazines. Not just any magazines. These are the art magazines. And these two I always buy. They're really essential to anybody who wants to be an artist. First thing I want to say, I'm more of a traditional artist. I have a DeviantArt account. I got moderate views, I guess, maybe. Pencils really have to be entertaining, though. It's really hard to get views if you only do pencils. Learn how to ink. You'll get a few more views. And then, learn how to color. You'll get a lot of views. Everybody likes color. So if you can, try to learn how to color. Either get Photoshop or just pick up a few markers and add some color in there. People really respond to color. I'm sure it's just a little bit of common sense. It didn't take me that long to figure out. So I have Photoshop now. And even before I got Photoshop, I was trying to learn how to color and really get used to just digital work. So ever since then, I've been buying this magazine, Imagine FX. Really great magazine. Not only does it cover just other artists and what work they do, but it also gives you tutorials in here. Okay? Here. This is first page, second page. This entire page is one picture, and then it has a short little biography of the dude right here. And then the pic, and then it has the quick little biopsies on the pics. Somewhere. Oh, whoops, they're over here. And the second pic is over here. And then it has another artist kind of critiquing. Not necessarily critiquing, but telling you why they like it. It's really great. It gives you more insight to art. It's not just, oh, look at this, and it's successful because it looks cool. It doesn't say that. It goes more in depth. This is why it's cool. This is what he did. Soft brushes versus hard brushes, the dynamics, the flow, the color theory. It covers that stuff. It does go into a little bit of design, but it also gives you the tutorials. By the way, this magazine, pretty expensive. This one was $15.99, but it's worth it. It comes with a CD. I took the CD out, but the tutorials that are in this magazine are also on the CD. You put it in your computer, take a look at it on your computer. It also, that's not all that's on the CD though. It comes with brushes and different little attachments and stuff that you can use on Photoshop, as well as, you know, wallpapers and CG wallpapers. I find this magazine really useful. Good references. And that's really just more for freelance, comic, pop art stuff. Yeah, just really, you can tell it's a really hot chick with a gun. This is the kind of art that it kind of covers. Now this one, it's called Art. This issue is pretty special. It doesn't normally come extra wide like this. Normally it's like this versus this. It's wider. It's some sort of special issue. This is more of the business side of the arts. This is design, and this really covers. This covers the art aspect. This covers the business aspect. Notice the title right up here, the freelance issue. Okay. This covers how to become a freelancer, the issues that come with being freelancing. You know, just budget, setting up your own studio, working from home. You're going to go crazy if you're just by yourself, sitting at home, working, how to get steady gigs, just having clients that will constantly come back and performing up to par. Um, 10 lessons every freelancer should learn, from self-promotion to charging the right fee. I mean, this magazine is, I would say, even more useful than this. This covers stuff that you can learn in books. I find it more useful than the books, but you can absolutely find the same stuff that's covered in this in books if you really wanted to. I find the magazine more useful. And then this covers the business side, just infinitely more useful. Those two, very expensive. Again, this one also comes with a CD in it. This is $16.99, $1 more than the other one. And again, that one covers more of the design stuff. If you don't want to buy these magazines, then I guess you don't have to. I find it useful. I stay up to date on what's going on in the industry, how to keep up with everybody else that's going to be in the same profession that I am. I find it pretty useful. Now I'm going to go into books. This one's probably more universal. Anatomy for Fantasy Artists. Like it says, it covers anatomy, covers different character types, and just stuff you wouldn't think of. It doesn't just cover the anatomy. It covers, well, this character is going to look different from this character. An old guy's facial structure isn't the same as the young guy's facial structure. Fat guys don't necessarily look as muscular, and it helps you, really cover this stuff. And women have different musculature than men. Slightly different, and the proportions are a little different too. I mean, it covers all that stuff. So do most books. This book, kind of. It covers it, but not as much as this book. This book, more universal, helps everybody. This one really helps just comic artists. This one's called Hiya. I really like this book because Brett Booth does most of the illustrations in here, and Brett Booth is a badass. I love Brett Booth. He used to work for Wildstorm Comics. For those of you who might not know, that's Jim Lee, the biggest badass ever. Brett Booth's really awesome. He's really good at ninja. He does like elongated, little torso bodies and stuff, and it's just really awesome. I made him sound really gay right there, but he's really awesome. I mean, as you can imagine, he worked with Jim Lee and kept up with Jim Lee. He's awesome. He keeps on top of his stuff. And there's a way you can definitely get in contact with him. DeviantArt, his title name is Demon Puppy. So it should be www.demonpuppy.deviantart.com. You go there, and you first need to set up an account, but then you can just note him. And he's really awesome. He'll respond to anything you guys send to him. Some of the stuff right here, all the illustrations on here are his. That's why I chose this one. He's really friggin' good. And it goes into little lessons and breaking it down in here. And then it even covers the composition of the page, how it flows and stuff later on, and how a page should flow. Yeah, that one's pretty useful. I would actually give it a C though. C, letter C grade.